thought, I was worried in coming into this game, but we haven't played against a lot of zone, extended zone, and they've got a very good zone defense. I thought that we really started the game tremendously. Jeremy got into the lane and made some really good, we made good ball movement. We got the ball in the lane, we played good defense. It was 26-10, they made two very difficult threes to get to 10. So I thought that part of the game, we started and played really at a very high level. And then the last 30 minutes we played at a very low level for the rest of the game. So, something we have to think about. When you come off a big game like Saturday, you're going to have something, but some kind of but the letdown should come in the beginning, it shouldn't come after 10 or 12 minutes. I think we felt we had the game under control, and we just really didn't, we just offensively settled a little bit. They made a couple good offensive plays, but we just didn't. We had a really bad stretch at the end of the first half, and we made some turnovers that we don't usually make. Had the ball in the middle of the lane and let people come, hold the ball, dribble the ball, stuff you can't do. But we don't see a lot of zone. We probably won't see a lot of zone the rest of the way, and theirs is a very good zone. And I think that at this stage, what we're concerned about is being ready for the league. Starting Saturday, we have some good practice days ahead of us that I think will help us. I think that Christmas break, throws you off a little bit, and we need to get back and work on some things. I think that we really have come through the first 13 games in the non-conference schedule as well as you could ever hope for. We had a lot of battles, we had a lot of tough games, we played some really good teams. It's ironic that the one game we could have lost was St. Francis. With a schedule like ours, that's something you wouldn't think would happen, but it's really the only game that at the end that we could have lost. So I think we have put ourselves in the best position we could possibly put ourselves in, and now we just start something all over where we're 0-0, and we need to focus on that and be ready. Miami has really improved. They started slowly, get a lot of young guys. They really improved their last few games, and it'll be a great game Saturday, and we're looking forward to it.
Can you talk about what you're most pleased with so far, and what your biggest concerns, what you're most pleased with so far, and what
I'm just happy with what we've done. I think we've still got to get better, but I think we can still improve in all areas of the game. I don't think there's any one area. Today was our worst day in terms of making some bad turnovers as a group, our free throw shooting was bad today. It's been good. When it's bad, it hurts you. You start missing free throws, missing front ends. Those things hurt you. And overall, we have to. The one thing I know is we have to get better.
How is day one's like?
Well, right now we're treating it. He's going through a series of treatments that we hope will help him be able to play. And really, I think it's really kind of a day by day. It's not week to week. It's really day to day. He had a treatment yesterday, and so couldn't play today. But we're going to look at it the next 2 days, see how he responds and to treatment, and make decisions based on how he responds.
Do you know if he suffered it on one particular play?
No, there's not one play.
So, Jim, how many games have you seen where maybe the best player on the floor didn't score a point?
I I didn't see one tonight, but, you know, if that's what you mean.
He wasn't your best player?
No. Jeremy Grant won the game in the first 5 minutes of the game. At 10 points and 11 points, 10, 11 points.
All right, well, let me rephrase it.
He's a good player, though, even though he didn't score. I think that's what you mean. You cannot score and be a very productive, good player if you're a center, rebound, defense, block shots, and don't score. That's good. I told Rock at halftime he had his worst half of the year. He had 8 points. He didn't have a rebound, didn't make a significant good defensive play. And so it's not about points. Tyler, you know, I'm not concerned about his scoring. He doesn't score a lot against zones. He doesn't look to. He can make shots, but he gets in the lane and makes plays. And you know, he missed 2 layups tonight that he usually makes. And this wouldn't be a game where he would score a lot, but you know, he would normally get 6, 8 points in a game like this and 9, 10 assists. But you know, he's a good player whether he scores or not. There's some games that will need him to score, but you know, when they cheat to Trevor like this, and people are going to do that, it opens up so much. I mean, Jeremy Grant with the basket, the guy that would normally be there to help was standing in the corner on Trevor Cooney. We had a fast break, and there was one guy back, and he ran to the corner to Trevor Cooney, and Jeremy went down the middle and got a dunk. I mean, if they're going to play him like that, then it just opens up these other things. I thought Mike was good today. I thought Tyler Roberson was good. He had 5 rebounds and was active. I thought he did some real positive things, and you know, I think that was good. But you know, Tyler Ennis is a good player. You know, he's a college player. He's still a freshman college player. He's got a lot to do. He can get better in a lot of areas, but he's a real good college player right now.
Is Tyler Roberson taking advantage of some more opportunities that he's getting, do you think?
Well, his last game he took no advantage of. He gave up 2 layups and didn't get back on defense, didn't play, didn't rebound, and was pretty much lost out there. Tonight, I mean, he was good. He got some rebounds. He made a couple positive moves. He made a real good pass. You know, there was a lot of positive things tonight.
Given the level of the competition you guys have played, is this the best non-conference schedule?
I don't know if it really is or not. It's a good one. I don't know. You know, we try to play a similar schedule. You know, usually you go to a tournament like Maui, you get 2 good games, and we got 3. Minnesota's still a good team, and Cal's pretty good, so we got 3 games there. You know, and obviously, you know, Indiana and St. John's and Villanova are good, but St. Francis turned out to be the best team we played so far. Just the way it works sometimes. And I thought this game would be much harder. It would have been if we hadn't gotten off to a great start. This game would have been much harder. I mean, they were lost by 3 or 4 at Purdue. They could have won. They had UMass down the whole game, different times. They had Kentucky was a 4-point game. Duke was a 4-point game near halftime. So I mean, they're a good team. And they're going to give people a lot of trouble. But it's been a good schedule. You know, I don't understand the whole strength of schedule and RPIs. It just the more you look at it, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The other day, before we played Villanova, we were 15th in the RPI. We played Villanova at home. You know, you're supposed to win, even though it's a tough game. If we win the game, we go to 1 in the RPI. We jump 14 places because of that. This doesn't make any sense. The whole thing it just doesn't make sense. It never has. It's just an awful tool for picking. I think Louisville in the RPI is 30, something like that. It's nonsense. It's math people playing with numbers that don't know anything about the game of basketball. That's what the RPI really boils down to.
Looking at Rakeem on defense, is there 1 or 2 things you'd like to see him get better at?
No, there's probably more than that. I don't have time. Have a good New Year's. We'll see you Saturday.